You know, I think we all feel a lot better now.
So, Daphna, what did you want to say?
Oh, well, it was about Poppy's chai.
Oh, what is it, child?
Chai? It's the Hebrew word for life. It's 2 letters, a Chaet and a Yud, and it has a numeric equivalent of 18, which is an important number in Judaism. It's made of gold, it's not very big, and Poppy wore it on a chain around his neck his whole life. A lot of people, a lot of men, I should say, have one. More so now. It was a lot less common then, actually, but Poppy's was particularly.
Daphna, please.
No, she's not saying anything wrong. Let her talk.
The reason Poppy's chai was special was because he held on to it during the Holocaust in this amazing way. So for 2 years, he kept his father's chai under his tongue. Like, he kept it in his mouth for 2 years while he was in the camp. I don't know why they don't want me to tell you about this. It's an incredible story.
Daphna, don't.
Don't what? So then after the war, Poppy looked for the rest of his family, but they had all been killed. All of them. All gone, all killed. So then the camp was liberated, Poppy left and came to America, where he met our grandma, who was a total bitch, but that's totally
Daphna, I'm begging you, please.
Okay, no.
No, keep going.
So, he couldn't buy her a ring, but he wanted to marry her, so he proposed with the only piece of jewelry he had, so she wore his tie until he could afford to buy her a real ring, and it's this amazing artifact of our family. And I think we can all agree the one who was clearly, like, the most connected with what the chai represents and what it means is me. And Jonah said he agreed.
I didn't have that.
Jonah, yes you did.
Leave me out.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Fine. Stay out, just. Wow. So, Liam, what do you say? Is it cool with you if I... Liam? Liam?
Honey?
You would have to murder me. You would have to make me dead. You would have to kill me before I let you have Poppy's chai.
Well, I guess we have some things to discuss then.
There's nothing to discuss because I have it. Okay?
You have it?
I have it.
How did you get it?
Poppy gave it to me.
You're lying. You're lying. My mom saw it around his neck a week ago in the hospital. What, did she give it to you now when you stopped in the apartment tonight?
No.
But you haven't been home. So the only way it could have even gotten to you is if your mom... Holy shit. She didn't. She mailed it to you?
No, she didn't mail it. She FedExed it.
Then what's the difference?
You can track the package.
I don't believe...
Stop! I was always getting it, you know that. And I'm the oldest grandson, and you got Grandma's necklace.
Grandma's necklace? Grandma was a bitch.
And you got her necklace.
Poppy never specified who could have the high. All he ever said was...
Daphna, he has it.
Oh, you suck!
Enough! Lay off him!
Lay off him? Really? What are you now? Brother of the year? You want Poppy's high so much. You love Poppy so much. Where have you been? And do not pull rights to the firstborn bullshit with me, because if there were rights to the firstborn, we would go to my dad, because he's the oldest male heir, not you. You don't get to take whatever you want.
He gave it to me. No one took anything.
Oh, your mom
He
took
gave
something
it to me.
without telling me.
Poppy always said that I could have it.
Say that goodwill? Yeah. I didn't think so.
You gave it. She asked him for it. I asked him for it. And he gave it to her. And she sent it to me.
You've been in Aspen. Were you even there to get it, or is Poppy's high like on the floor in your lobby?
Right before my trip, chill out.
Why did you not before he died? Why couldn't you avoid it?
Oh my god. Oh my god, we're getting married!
Yeah?
Oh my god.
I wanted to tell you the story myself. I wanted you to hear it from me.
How long have you been planning this?
Is this
Actually, it is. Actually, it isn't.
Jonah! Is this what you want for Poppy's time?
I'm not getting involved.
You're involved, Jonah! You want Poppy's kind to go to someone who isn't one of the three of us. Honestly, think about that. Do you?
No.
Thank you. You don't get to do this! I'm reminded. You don't get to give away things that don't belong to you.
Yeah,
You don't get to
if you
give
want
away.
to belong to me, then, why do I have this? I'm sorry. I tried. I really, really tried, okay? Being with you makes me want to try even harder. I wanted to do this when we were in AMDA.
How can you do this when you have seen the numbers on your own grandfather?
Do not Holocaust me!
In a couple generations, this will be one giant globalized corporate world populated by one kind of people.
No, it's like the John Lennon song. It's our country, like, succeeding. Like progress, no nations, no...
A world without Jews is progress.
When was the last time you actually read the Bible? Because I'd be curious to know what part of it speaks to you. Is that what you want to preserve, or do you just like the tradition? I'm sorry, but I can't get all worked up about preserving a totally watered-down version of something that wasn't even true to begin with. And I'm not going to allow it to dictate how I live my life.
Okay, so stop. You know what? Let's all decide right now we're going to stop being Jewish. You think you're the first person to ever question it? Because I bet a lot of people before you had questions, but they kept practicing. They didn't stop. And they didn't exactly have it easy. And so now, when it's easier to be Jewish than it ever has been in the history of the world, now we should all stop. I can't